how the family members take
Sir,
each other.
we actually have a friend.
Okay.
Sir, the woman who's speaking.
Yes.
She's actually have association. She's a psychiatrist.
Now, you're absolutely correct. Here's what happens now in Jamaica. Do I put right in a summary?
Yes, and you want to write your own thing. You have to say seconds of secretary.
You can do that, but remember we are getting the gist of this matter. You don't need to put that the same way when you have any passage. You have to put everybody. What? No, you have one. Yes. Daniel, you come back. You have a hall, right? So come back. Here's what. I'll give you a hint. It spoke in your last section about how to prevent yourself from being a victim of date rape. Tell me the how.
That's not to carry someone. You trust me.
Carry someone. Good. Someone who you can trust. Now notice something. By this exercise, as a class, and by putting our three pieces together, we have the summary, we have the main idea.
Sir, we have a good carry someone who you know trust, right? You carry someone who you can trust, and that's the big drinking.
No.
Carry someone.
You are absolutely correct, Patricia. However, our passage is not concerned about that. We can't put in our views about the passage into it. Yes.
We have a young victim. Those that are trying to come in young victim.
Very good. Good point. Young victims. My blue. Because again, they mentioned that a lot of the people who are victims of.
Is young.
Oh, there's something interesting. All of you are young victims. Potential young victims. If you go to a party for carnival and you drink from strangers and you pass out and you find yourself in a strange place in the morning. So, everybody here, please pay attention to the last section about how to prevent yourself from being a victim of date rape. They spoke about what?
Caring people who will drink.
So when you
Don't drink from strangers.
Share drinks with
Don't share drinks with strangers. Walk with a bottle of water and drink that whole party. Very good. Melinda will remain safe. At least we know that. Now here's what I want you to do. As a group, again, now we have our main idea. We have our who, what, where, when, why, how. I want you have 20 spaces here. exactly 20 spaces. Every group work together and come up with a sentence, no more than 20 words, to summarize what your section spoke about. So basically what you do is not hard. All you do is combining this. And don't worry if it comes a little more than 20 words, we can always fix it. Alright? Yes. So what you are doing, you're taking your answers, your who, what, when, where, why, how, and making one sentence, summarizing that section. That's what I remember I said, it may not be, everybody will not have all. It's not possible to. If you put a passage about the Sabbath, then you will have all. No. Exactly. You know this happen. Okay, so everybody again, group one, get together, one sentence, 20 words about yourself. Yes. Okay, come on, yes. Here what? You people work on your own. No. Yes, each line is a word, yes. So, if you're not aligned, stop. Okay? So you work as a group, I'm giving you the option to work by yourself. Come up with one sentence summarizing your section. No, one line, one group. If you're not aligned, stop. You can always change it afterwards. Good. Start Remember, every different color is a different section. I just number them for you. Section 3, Section 2, Section 1 is also Section 2. In case anyone missed out a point. One sentence, that's one sentence. 20 words in one sentence. It does not matter if you have extra space. That's good. If you have more than a couple of spaces remain, that's okay. Don't worry if you have a couple extra spaces remaining. If you have more, if you need spaces, that's a problem. So if you write more than 20 words, you really will be summarizing words. But what you did, what you did is correct. Yeah, what I want you to do, look at the first one and copy yourself. She has something in your book. I think you have something. She doesn't have. You're not supposed to be having anything. But now you have to add two extra spaces. Read this over and take out 2 words from it. Take out 2 words from that. Get it clear? Or you redraft it. Read that part of the time for me, please, because it is in minutes. If you will not, which one explains that? So you see, you have the answer. So this will be all that time. Oh, she's good. But you can do the other ones as well. Right. So here, you probably get 6, 7, or 10. She might get 10. But this is what you did well. So you have the answer. You can flip the page and try to enter it again. Make it a little better. But you can leave it, that's not a problem. Okay, can I take off the board and start putting your wonderful answers?
Yes.
Alright, so I'll start putting the answers on this side.
So you must take my with a head.
Yes, yes, yes.
Yes.
passage is about gauge rate. They did not define gauge rate in the passage. However, from your reading the passage, you could probably tell me a definition. Right? If you had to tell me what gauge rate is, what is gauge rate? So first thing. So before we even put our summary sentences for plan here, for section 1, 2, and 3, let's define gauge rate, because the passage is about gauge rate. What is gauge rate? How would we define gauge rate? Gauge rate is all starters. Gauge rate is so I'll say no drugs, but for what NDP obviously is what? Sex is what? Is sex very good. Gauge rate is, or was it, you ever heard of sexual assault?
Yeah. But
Okay, now what definition? So gauge rate is sexual assault. And so we mentioned how do we do it? Usually by, because it happens all the time, usually by jogging. Oh, dance. Usually by intoxicated. I like that. But it doesn't normally when you just so let's just usually by what? Usually jogging. That's a common word.
Usually, toxic drugs.
By what? Daniel, they went real good except for the middle word.
So what would?
Toxic.
It's toxic, you understand?
Toxic.
I like the drugs, but not the toxic part. Spiking as well is nice. Okay, someone usually go in your answer.
What?
By overdosing someone with what? Drugs and alcohol. Very good.
So what did he pass it, right? He then say how alcohol was the most common.
Yeah.
Gatorade, drug. Yeah. But that's what it got wrong.
You have a good point there. And this is actually a very topical issue. Is alcohol a drug?
No.
What do you define a drug as?
A drug is
You see how I'm going with this? A drug.
yeah, there is shit to be here. Yes.
Right. So
effects just like a drug, but alcohol is not.
when used in moderation. Now remember, how do you know something is a drug? One is that it changes the behavior. It don't want to be illegal. If you take an overdose it changes the behavior. You become addicted to it. Right. So all of this case is a drug because what they are doing in this passage, remember, they give these young girls more and more alcohol till they cannot function. Yes, they cannot say no, they don't know where they are. Perhaps, yeah, you make bad choices when you drink alcohol. Isn't that right? Isn't that right, Tanisha? Huh? You make bad choices when you drink alcohol, Tanisha? Huh?
Yes.
Yeah, very good. Remember, I won't ever tell you anything if you don't do crazy things like that. No, now let's put our summary together now. We know what the age is. Group 1, what is your sentence? What sentence you came up with? I don't know, let's slowly what? Y'all think that? Okay. I have to leave some space for you.
So we have
Read back the sentence.
So, and then I should go back.
Okay, I'll go. Yeah, go ahead, come. I think I remember you said that. You can say young people are being what? Right. Young people are becoming victims of day trade. Very good. The most common day trade drug being alcohol. Group 3, you ready for you? Group 3. So you're the last people standing. What's your point? You have a sentence to me as yet?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, someone had to tell me it.
So they were saying,
They will see, I'll help you.
and all that, right? To prevent D3. You can carry someone in trust.
You can carry someone
In trust.
you trust. But group 3 mention a couple other things as well.
Do not accept drinks from strangers.
That's the only other thing that happened. Anything else?
And not drinking drink. You can put the on someone you trust.
Okay, who does not drink?
And then you can make it.
What? Yeah, this is Alex.
Exactly.
Says I don't drink, carry someone doesn't drink, and do what again?
You accept drinks
Don't
from
accept drinks. Accept drinks from strangers. And Daniel, I am not going to destroy Daniel's reputation by making these allegations against him. If you know about that, I'm saying about that. So Daniel, you know. Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, now we have, because we use the gist method, a plan. In fact, most of our summary. We have now most of our summary. So our passages again. Alcohol, the most common day trade drug. First point, day trade is what? Read it out for me, please. Read out the questions across, come on. Day trade.
sexual.
Usually by overdosing with drugs and alcohol. Young people are becoming victims of day trade. The most common day trade drug being alcohol. Girls are taken to parties and women overdose with drugs and alcohol and rape after. In order to prevent day trade, you can carry someone you trust who does not drink and don't accept drinks from strangers.
That's how they're elegant.
Yeah.
Brilliant. And then when we are so good, hey!
It's not a remark, also. So you see, look at this. Camilla was saying that the passage hard, right? They find the passage difficult. If not good to that. Anyhow, you see how easy it is to do by breaking it up? By using. Yes, you do. And Katisha can tell you, because she wrote January exam, now they have a space, a box, where you write in. They're giving you a space to write in, to plan. You know why? Because planning makes sure you get the most marks. If you did not plan, you would have listed out something here. And instead of getting out of 30, you would have gotten 15 or 10. And there'll be a difference between a 4 and a 3, or a 3 and a 2, or a 2 and a 1. So what the GIST method does, it shows you how to get your main ideas and get them correctly. So the first step again, you divide your passage into smaller parts. The second thing, you ask the 5 W's and how. And the last thing that you do is write sentences. Right. Sentences based on this section. So ladies and gentlemen, you can take down these points as your summary plan. So you will have the yes, you can take it down. Go ahead, take it down. Yes, sir. Right, so go ahead, take down what? This. And when you are at home, from the GIST method, yes, so you can write out your points. When you are at home, give your passage and read again. See if we could improve this in any way. Because this book, they have a passage about a paragraph, about Rohypnol. And we already mentioned Rohypnol. Come on, Lord. Huh? Yes, that's the problem. And what you can do, you can look again, always remember, try to draw it out like this when you have your line, your extra page, your exam, have your who, what, when, why, how, paragraph by paragraph, section by section, and life is going to be easy. Okay? So go ahead and write it down, tell me when you're finished so we can close off. In the meanwhile, if anyone has any questions, feel free to keep them to yourselves. Or you can ask. This is pretty simple. I don't think you have any questions, right? Instructional plan. For next class. I will send it to you. Alright, so ladies, everyone finished? Okay, anyhow, while we close, please, this exercise is not just practicing summary writing.